want to continue our conversation about workplace bullying, and a sensitive topic is one perhaps of feeling excluded. So for example, if a person felt that they were being excluded from meetings which they feel they should be attending, how would you deal with that?
Well, the first thing is to see is it simply an error on behalf of whoever arranges the meetings, that your name hasn't been added to the list. So that's step one. Once you realize maybe that meetings, maybe informal meetings are taking place, and that's frequently where exclusion happens, where it's normally a group of 10 of you who sit around for a meeting, but all of a sudden 6 or 8 are holding a meeting without you, and you realize you're being excluded from quite big decisions which you feel you should be participating in. So that, once you've identified that, is to then go to the people who are doing that and say, please, if you are discussing that topic, I would like to be included. If it's deliberate, then you're going to realize quite quickly that this is deliberately excluding you from those meetings, and you might have to take further steps.
And then there's the possibility that you find or feel over time that you're being excluded from specific projects.
Exactly.
And again, you should deal with that by first speaking to your line manager.
I think so, or to your peers, depending on where you think the problem is occurring. There are a lot of different ways you can be excluded from internally in meetings, and Kathy, we've talked before about travelling, or social occasions, where certain people aren't asked to be included because their colleagues say, well, we know you wouldn't want to do that, or
yes, assumptions are made perhaps because you're a mom that you don't want to travel, whereas perhaps you may have all the support structures in place to enable you to do exactly that because you see that as part of your growth.
exactly.
Career.
Yes, so certainly that happened to me in my early career, where an opportunity was to travel to Dayton, and I wasn't given it, and 2 people more junior to me were sent, and the reason was because they only had one room and they had to share a room, so they were going to send 2 people of the same gender. So, and when I queried it and I said, but that's not fair, I was told the next opportunity would be for 2 women to go. It never happened. So exclusion can happen deliberately, it could be a sign of the times, but I think today, in the time of Me Too and all of those sort of things, exclusion must be treated very seriously in the workplace, and if you're feeling that you're being excluded because of any number of reasons, is to take it to management's attention and make sure that your career is not damaged by being excluded and by feeling bullied, and therefore that you are not being able to contribute at a level you'd like to contribute at.
Absolutely.